Yeah, we may not be able to do Take 5 for Foodies because it's supposed to be around 5 minutes or so. And the whole idea of just simply talking about Food and Wine magazine and then going right to the #1 place to drink wine now in the West, and it turns out to be the champion of conversation, and not bad around the kitchen of the restaurant either. Pavle Milic, hey, congratulations to you, sir.
Thanks, Pat.
Now that's terrific. I mean, #1 in the West, where all of that wine is created and stomped and grown.
Well, particularly here in Arizona, of course, or in this region of the country.
Yeah, but you've been the guy behind Arizona Wines for a long time at FnB, and congratulations on that, for acknowledging the fact that this is not just a hobby for these people, some really terrific wines.
No, right now in AC we have, I believe, 63 federally bonded and licensed wineries. And I've just been somewhat outspoken about it, and since I'm short and bullheaded, I like to compensate, so I've been basically grabbing the megaphone and talking about what these guys have been doing for the past 2.5 years. And an issue of timing, we've just been getting a lot of attention from the New York Times to Food and Wine magazine, so like I always say, the tide continues to rise for all. So
are there Arizona wines as good in your professional taste and opinion as a very good Oregon wine or a very good California wine?
Yes, by all means.
Really?
In the world stage, when we're talking about a wine in terms of balance and quality, we definitely can stand up to any region of the world. And a quick example, we just did a blind tasting that we coined as the War of the Roses, where we pinned 4 Arizona Rosés against 4 non-Arizona Rosés from the world. And one of the non-Arizona Rosés is Domaine Tempier Bandol, which to most of us in the industry would consider it to be the benchmark from Provence. And Maynard's Caduceus Lely Rosé, in a blind setting with 7 professionals, bested what's considered the best rosé. And yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
yes.
For those of you who go either to FnB on Stetson Drive or any restaurant, and you say, no, I'll take a French wine just because we all know that French wines are superior, or no, I'll take a California wine because, of course, obviously Arizona can't possibly stand up to that. Change your mind. And you have changed many minds to the degree that FnB is a success, and now you've decided you're going to do that whole ego-driven thing, Pavle. You're branching out. You're building an empire.
A magnific one, a little one. But that's it. That's where we're stopping with the 3 new venues.
Well, it is kind of a mini one because all 3 venues are over on Craftsman's Court, and they're combined in a space that's not even the size of a restaurant.
We were very fortunate that we were able to secure this building, which is a historic building that has been in the Kiva Center since the 50s. In fact, a lot of people that grew up here in Arizona knew this center, and a lot of people that we catered to talk about it all the time. Anyways, it's an historic building, 3 autonomous venues under one roof. So we have a little bodega, which is a convenience store for foodies where you can get all of the ingredients that Charlene normally has access to and perhaps the regular consumer doesn't have access to.
Charlene?
Batman, the lady that makes me look really good, meaning my business partner and chef at FnB, and also the curator of good taste, of all things nice.
Okay, so if I don't want to go to AJ's or if I don't want to go to Safeway on a given day, I should come to Bodega? Why?
Well, Bodega has a bit of an opinion, and by that I mean, for instance, especially now where it's a bit balmy and still hot here in Arizona, and none of the farmers markets, or most of them are not open, we carry most of the bounty from Bob McClendon, local organic veggies. For instance, Hayden Mills just opened up operations, and they have the mill over at Bianco, Pane Bianco's. We carry their flour there. So basically the opinion is that we, whenever possible, try to showcase a local vendor, someone that we have a relationship with. And Charlene also does things like, freshly made mozzarella. We also carry, for instance, the butter from the ladies of Rainbow Valley Creamery.
Again, Arizona products, local, there at the Bodega.
And seasonal.
And right next door,
Baratin.
Baratin?
Correct. In French is Baratin.
Yes.
But you can say whatever.
No, but we're in Phoenix. So
yes.
Baratin is there with a kind of a unique concept, the world's smallest menu.
5 menu items. So we always have a salad, a vegetable, a sandwich, a pate of sorts, and a dessert. And the idea is that it changes very frequently. And to keep also the beverage program analogous or similar to the beverage menu, we do by the glass all Arizona wine, and then we just do half bottles from all over the world.
Yeah, well, you did mention that there was a third element over there.
which is AZ Wine Merchants, which is one of the places that was definitely showcased on Food and Wine magazine. And again, it's a little wine shop with an opinion, meaning we carry all local wines. And not only do we carry all local wines, we're sort of the antithesis of Total Wine, if you will. And by that I mean we're very little. And I'm by no means relegating what Total Wine does to our community, but I'm saying we only carry about 12 wines from Arizona, but we know all these people personally.
No, I know, but I mean, you're like in the phone booth of Total Wine, and you've got it all. You got the wine, you've got the bodega grocery store, and you have a restaurant, Baratin, with the world's smallest menu, and a recommendation from the world's smallest host here on Take 5 for Foodies. Listen, all you have to do is remember Pavla Milic, FnB, and Craftsman's Court, and that's just the beginning of the Milic Empire.